all our viewers, you are welcome to Bystanders at the newsstand on the best platform for news, Flip TV. This morning, November 5, 2024, major headlines from the newspapers. This is the Daily Times, which reads, Tinubu orders release of minors involved in end bad governance protests. Now, second reading, Tinubu's response to my proposal on charitable. That's former President, Vice President Atiku Abubakar. I go to the Tribune. The Tribune says security agencies involved in minors arrest, prosecution to face probe. Now, ask Tinubu to release of young detainees. Ask humanitarian ministry to take charge of their welfare. This is Tribune newspaper. I'm going to Daily Trust, which reads this morning, Poland seeks compensation as Tinubu direct release of minors. President orders investigation, prosecution of officers behind action. Arrest inhuman. That's Bauchi governor. AGF to take over discontinued case today. I go to the Punch newspapers, which reads this morning, Tinubu's other probes as FG backs down hungry minors. Tinubu orders probes as FG backs down. Minors arrangement death on Tinubu's government, says opposition. CSO demands compensation for detained protesters. Now, this is the platform. Ogo ranks as Nigeria's third most indebted state before that 35 billion liability. Now, I've read the news this morning, but the major news is that the governor, I'm talking about the former governor of Delta State, Dr. Okowa, has been arrested by the EFCC. This is a breaking news, and I want our viewers to listen and listen very good. The former governor of Delta State has been arrested by the EFCC. Now we have been seeing cases to and fro. Some are for it, some are against it. Some are saying this arrest is a persecution of the former governor. Some are saying because it's a former PDP vice presidential candidate, that's why he's been arrested. Some are saying, yes, Yahya Bello. If you arrest this man because an Igbo man from Delta State, Yahya Bello, who is from the north. Some are saying again, if Okowa is the PDP, Yahya Bello's APC is above the law. I would want our reviewers today to come and do justice to this topic. Why is Yahya Bello free and Okowa is arrested? Why is Yahya Bello and Okowa is arrested? Why is Yahya Bello not been arrested and Yahya Bello above the law and Okowa is not above the law? The first reviewer today is a man we know, Mr. Lucky, very popular as Edo no be Lagos. Yes, Edo no be Lagos. Good morning. Good morning, my brother. You're my first reviewer this morning. That's good. So I can see you. Edo no be Lagos. Yeah. Ifeanyi Okowa has been arrested. Yahya Bello is working in the same country. What do you have to say about it?
Anyway, for me, I think it's a good news.
It's a good news
for me, for my side.
Yes,
because we don't condone corruption in our state. Either I do Delta State, just say south.
Apart from that, I'm saying the also Edo and Delta, they are brothers.
Delta is our wife. Let me not put that with our wife. So we did. We created Delta State former Bende to check former Bende.
Yes.
So stealing is not our culture. It's not our blood. EFCC arresting former governor of Delta State at the level of 1.3 trillion. That money is supposed to go to welfare of the people, both old and young, and this stealing it is wrong.
Yes.
If it is true,
yes.
If not which hand to, if not politics so, but you should understand another way around. Yahya Bello is playing me joker because an APC member. EFCC, don't forget EFCC CEO come out and said, if I did not prosecute Yahya Bello, I will resign.
Yes, the chairman. He said that.
Yahya Bello now told him, don't worry, you are a pet. I come to your office, they couldn't do anything.
Yes.
They did arrest him. He come to the office, told the whole world that I'm inside the EFCC compound, was arrested, to tell you that the president is aware. President are not given to give marching order to the CEO of EFCC go out after Yahya Bello.
I'm asking you a simple question. I don't know Bello.
Yeah.
Why is Yahya Bello walking free and Okowa is arrested?
And that I'm telling you,
Yes.
it's a party man. Tiwa tiwa.
Do you mean that, for example, we saw someone said that if you join the APC, that your sins will be forgiven. Do you think that, do you think that Okowa should join the APC?
No. You don't need to join the APC. The only APC have 4 years to go now.
Yes.
Because Nigeria have tired for APC.
Yes.
But I don't condone corruption. If Okowa is found guilty, they cover that money and send it back to the Nigeria.
Yes.
To Delta State. If they cannot arrest, what they call it, Yahya Bello. Don't forget, Otikalo was arrested and jailed. After that, Buhari released him in prison. Are you aware?
I'm aware. Yes.
Okay, that means if the APC, your sin is forgiven. It's also that's the question I said. Yes. So if you are PDP, they will collect their money to go and see what happened to Onoge. Yes. Former Chief Justice, where Buhari went and sacked.
He has been vindicated now
because the election is coming, which Jonathan couldn't do. Now Tinubu have been sending back. So Yeneba. I think for me, EFCC cannot fight APC who corrupt. Why they can fight PDP who are corrupt? I legend. I never know. But for me, if Okowa still that 1.something trillion, I'm happy that let the FCC recover that money and send to Delta State for development of that state. For me, you should understand that when you are APC, they can't touch you.
Now, I'm asking you this question: are you in support of the arrest of Dr. Ifeanyi?
I'm in support.
I'm support.
I'm support because thief is thief. But if you go to Delta State, you see that there is no development in Delta State. Despite the wood of Amat Allocation that is coming in. So I'm in support of that. So in support. But the other thing is that arrest here is not a new thing. It's not a new thing.
I'm coming. Let me bring Mr. Chinedu in. Mr. Chinedu, are you in support of the arrest of Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa?
Yes, I am in the support of not arrest of Ifeanyi Okowa. I am in support of arrest and persecution of those who are looting and have continued to loot.
If I'm trying to cut you short, if Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa is arrested and Yahya Bello is walking free, what does that tell you?
It tells you that there's a level of political victimization, that can happen at any point in time. But let me tell you the truth of the matter, like you just pointed out, it's always easier to rubbish southern governors more than the northern governors. No matter how you look at it, it's always easier, to back at southern governors, especially south and southeast governors, so that they connect. Look at what was done to Odzokalo, and look at what Nuhu Ribadu, when he was EFCC chairman. Tinubu and Odzokalo were the biggest criminals in Nigeria at that time, and they were being, paraded by this Ribadu now. If I were Ribadu, I wouldn't have taken that appointment. See, they don't get shame. No shame. Simple shame. But today, Tinubu has appointed Ribadu National Security Advisor. This is a man you came up and said he is not worthy at all because of EFCC. See, there's something they want to achieve in Delta State. You must understand that.
What is that?
And this is, I'm coming. This is where somebody who was a running mate to Atiku Abubakar, and you know that they ran against this Tinubu's administration. Then this Tinubu's administration survived, Atiku, Okowa as running mate. Now, and after that election, Okowa went underground. We will not be hearing much of Okowa, until recently when we heard that he is being checkmated for excesses or misappropriation. Then the question is, what is the problem with the misappropriation of 1.3 million trillion?
Imagine.
That is too much, a lot of money. So if that he can be taken to court,
yes,
will not stand because he has not been proven to be guilty. All of them, all the 36 governors have did the same thing in Okowa.
Right.
Not only Yahya Bello, that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is shedding because of perceived relationship. So all of them, but the thing is that when they begin to move in this direction, you begin to wonder what is the purpose of this government.
2027.
2027.
2020 what?
27? No, that's what, every calculation, everything, every move you are seeing now. You understand? But let me tell you, he knows that if he didn't achieve what he want to achieve, by next year the game will start properly. And I think from what is going, the same thing is happening in Rivers State. The same thing is happening in Rivers State currently now, where Fubara has engaged militants to take over. Fubara has engaged militants to take over the government house. He said he has lost value for judiciary, Nigerian military, Nigerian police. The militants are the ones. So what they do now, they'll be operating from the Greek side. Because if we can fail to retain Rivers State for Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2027, it's no longer politically relevant.
Right.
And the president will not have no answer than to throw wicked to the gutters. So what you see that is happening in Rivers State, in Delta State, is to muzzle, to try to squeeze some resources from possible threats. But if in the real sense of it, the whole 36 governors should be facing EFCC by now.
The whole 36 governors should be facing EFCC by now.
Including Akpabio, the Senate president, is supposed to pay.
He said when you enter there, he said you are saying forgiving.
Because I wanted to ask you that question. Oshomole is a human being, not Jesus. But he said, come to APC, and we forgive him. I'm like,
okay, Okowa should move to APC. So that his sins will be forgiven.
But as a nation that's looking for investors, is that the way out?
No, Nigeria image has been bastardized. Nigeria is struggling over a dead image as a nation. But everything that you're seeing today, if you like, bring 2 million Bianca, let them go and begin to manage Tinubu's image abroad. No one are in business.
Do you know what I papi yesterday?
Yes.
When they unfreeze Ononge's account,
yes.
One sir came out and said, you see, Nigeria, you always you hate judiciary, you hate judges. Look what the judges is doing now. They losing Ononge's money. You create bad image in judiciary abroad. People, they don't like Nigeria because the man has made money under the Onege. You know how much Onege is going to pay him. Judiciary has messed up. Look at Rivers State. You give here. Tell me Abuja is the head. Normally, court supposed to be in my locality. Is that not so? What concern Abuja with what is happening in my own state? What concern what Abuja in my own state? Would Abuja know what is going on in Rivers State? Why the Rivers State court will give judgment? Then imagine stopping local government allocation, state government. Let me tell you, don't forget, anything happen to Niger Delta, that is Rivers State, happen to all Southeast and Niger Delta. And if military have taken over everywhere, do you think all this money Tinubu is looking for, you gonna get it? No. If they start playing up pipeline now,
yes.
What it will happen? So I think we all know Tinubu now. Lagos Star collect everything. Put police here, EFCC here.
I'm not sure that stuff is going to work.
So now he's doing it. You know, say the man like all this Egunje, take it. Once you collect your share, either you go abroad. Are you not imagine all the colors supposed to be in prison now? Have they finished serving in prison? Why they remove him? The man is senior president. Up to mic. NDDC now, he have changed it to another regional system so that all the documents. So that means corruption has to start from there. I said when the head, rotted, the leg, hand, all the new ministers you are bringing, there is no way they can work without the president. But the president policy is acting people. So I'm saying it to them. They like go and bring a minister from Jerusalem. For America, I said the president is there, nothing will work. That's my opinion.
Okay, I don't know Lagos. Thank you for coming. Mr. Chinedu, I want to ask you this question. Now, you are going international here. I want a little bit. The presidential election in America, USA,
yes,
the superpower of the world.
Yes.
November 5 is today, but you know that whether it's different from here.
Yes.
So by tomorrow, who are you supporting?
I am supporting Donald Trump.
Why?
The reason is very clear. I don't want to be a gay. I don't want to, yes, now listen now. Me, I don't want to be gay. I don't want to practice gay. And I don't want to be smoking Indian hemp without control. Secondly, I don't want to be involved in anything that has to do with legalization of abortion. That is the reason why I'm saying I am not voting Kamala Harris. I am supporting and voting Donald Trump. Simple as that.
Okay, that means if you have the opportunity, you are voting for Donald Trump.
Yes, I am because I don't want to be a gay. Yes.
Can we vote?
So now this is the question. Nigerians are divided. Oh, Kamala Harris, because we know America is a superpower. So what happens there affects like if they sneeze, all the whole world will catch cold. So now that you are saying for Donald Trump, people have said many for different reasons. I'm looking at, do you think that Donald Trump can stop threats to America from Hamas, Iran, all those countries? What do you think about that?
Yes, that is where the issue of international politics comes about. And if you come to the Middle East policies, the American government take it very seriously. They don't joke with it because that is where the stability of the world comes from. That is where it's being initiated. Anything wrong from that policy in the Middle East is doomed across the whole nations of the world. Middle East is where the politics to stabilize the world is being carried out. Any positive or negative policy that go against the real thing in the Middle East, it backfires and it has a multiplying effect on all the nations of the world. So America is always careful when it comes to playing politics in the Middle, especially with the security of American allies there. That's the truth. Yes. America, they are. You can see without America, maybe we shouldn't be here by now, or we should have been obeying some certain form of system, that's always a threat every day when we wake up in the morning. But America came in and was able to take men down and gave the world access to liberalization. That's what America stood for. Because we can imagine how one world order would have looked like under Adolf Hitler had it been he succeeded. So we must give America that respect and kudos for thinking beyond our local mentality and reasoning of kill him and kill him. America does not reason like that. So if peradventure any of them become president of the world, whether it is Kamala Harris or whether it is Donald Trump, but it's still American first.
Yes.
The American concept and ideology is basically on the table of the American think tanks, and most of these think tanks we don't see them. They are the ones that mold policies. They are the ones that mold the philosophy. They are the ones that keep the standard in the Middle East, whether it is the Republican or Democratic. But whoever emerges, I can tell you, it has little or no influence on what the American think tanks have to offer the world at the end of the day. This is just purely political, but the American philosophy in the Middle East and around the world still remain the way it is. So why a lot of people are like me is advocating, you know, that we know what happened when the Black Lives Matters in America. Yes, there was an excess, some excesses of Donald Trump, you know.
I wanted to go there. Some people are afraid that migrants, Nigerian migrants, Ghanaians, South Africans, Ethiopians, they might be deported. And we've seen many Africans, they are afraid of Donald Trump.
I hope that this thing we are talking here is live because we need to get this thing very well. Understand the position of Donald Trump. We must understand the position of Donald Trump. You know that Africans should develop Africa.
You are right. Yes.
And most, apart from Asia, that has gone a little bit ahead of Africa in all ramifications. What is a black man looking for up till now? You don't know, even know how to. Okay, you're waiting for someone to teach you how to open your mouth and put it by inside it. That means at this age, you are a demon. What is wrong with that? All the money that is meant to develop Africa, they take it to America, they take it to Asia and Dubai and build skyscrapers. Then he said that African man is not reasoning. He doesn't know where to start from. Look at them, they say they are educated there. Everybody go into their consciousness respectively. Find out how a black man feels about himself and the glory he lost.
I want to have a conversation now. What is the problem of the black man?
Okay. See, one of the problem of black people,
yes,
Africa,
yes,
and the black man,
yes,
is lack of leadership. Vacuum. Lack of leadership vacuum.
Why can't we govern ourselves?
No. It's not about you governing yourself.
Yes.
It's a matter of you bringing governance to functionality. That is what they are struggling. You know, the black man does not know how to transform leadership to transform to functionality. If a black man can able to get that and get it rightly, then the black man can advance. Plus, you can't tell me that when people are look at it now. Okay, all we know, even let us marry 200 wives, 500 wives, and do our party. If you look at that party and 200 wives they are married, I don't do it correctly. They cannot do it correctly. Leave science and innovation to America. A black man when I sabi marry and do that one where you know say you sabi, do it correctly, properly. So, but let me tell you why the only time the black race, no, it's not a joke. Forget the kind of knowledge they are transferring to a black man here. They say go to Nigeria University, go to UNN, go to the. But no functionality of knowledge. I'm telling you. So the leaders themselves, you know, keep on taking the black man and make a black man look like a mockery in the global world. But a time is coming and it's getting close that a modern nation is being prepared by the world. Because Africans are putting so much pressure on Americans, on Asia, on London, on this. They never feed their own people. But Donald Trump is complaining that the migrants who came from nowhere have taken over the jobs. And you know, those they're supposed to pay $100. A black man will come from nowhere. We don't know where he comes from. He said, "Give me 10 naira, I will do it." Do you understand what Donald Trump is talking about? Yes. So, why is it that the black man has not been able to develop himself? They are waiting for Biafra. Yes, I know that Biafra is going to create that structure. Biafra is going to be a modern nation. No, I'm telling you, if you like believe anybody, but 0/0, the guy you are seeing in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. The guy, the military guy now, you understand? Everybody,
a very young person,
a very young man. You know, if you look at the way he's trying to build the culture of leadership using military knowledge, you know that there is awareness, and a certain awareness is coming. And that awareness you are seeing presently in Africa was initiated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is truth. Even this Sowore, go and look at Sowore. When Sowore repented and understand that no, this is not how a black man should look like. Everything are food. Every time you are eating, you are not contributing. You are not innovative. You go to church, they tell you motivational 200 million times. You come back, you are not productive. No, we don't need that. There should be a turnaround, and that turnaround has to come with leadership. But unfortunately, they are not there. The African man, the global African black race is waiting for a mental emancipation. Yes. That mental emancipation is going to come in form of a kingdom. It's going to come in form of a country. It's going to come in form of leadership. We must understand that. But you see all this caricature, PDP, APC, whatever they call themselves, boss, they are 0/0.
So before I let you go, let's come back to local politics. Peter Obi was on the podcast on Sunday, and he said that we should turn our churches or the vigils, night vigils, into something like a working, like all these vigils has a working hour that should be productive. And you have seen people blasting him, saying that Peter Obi is attacking the church and attacking.
No.
People are saying it. But what do you have to say? Do you think that Nigeria only needs prayer to succeed?
Bro, let me tell you, we need prayers.
Yes. As in only prayer.
If you try it, look at what is happening in America now. Huh? Look at what is happening in Israel. Bros, you must know how to balance things.
Yes.
It cannot be far from your word in the other aspect. You must balance things.
Yes.
But even if it is one concept of principle of supernatural, hold it.
One concept.
Look at China. China does not believe in Jesus Christ now.
Yes.
Huh? But they held on to the principles of supernatural. No, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? And they do not joke with their own religion. Yes. Because you say you're a Buddha, you see them putting their head on this thing for 24 hours without doing like this. Are you not seeing it?
Yes.
But you know what what we're saying at this point in time is that it's not the church.
Yes.
That's what Peter is talking about. It's not the church. It's not the 24 hours in the church. It's that how we be able to immediately relieve the presence of faith. Are we going to do something that will change lives? Are we going to do something that will change society? Peter Obi should not blame Nigerians because you don't know what God has used the churches to stabilize. Because by now we should have been deadlier more than Somalia and Rwanda and the rest of them. But we have been ending up. But you see what is happening in the church. It is a phase. Another phase will come where we are expecting to have 24 hours electricity. How can Nigerians be productive without electricity? It makes us if Nigerian youth does not know what to do. Give us infrastructure. Let us see how we can liberate the black race in Africa. That's why you see most of the people that are advancing in medical science, in technological science, in IT, in administration, in arts. Most of them came from a reputable family. They have the resources to sponsor. But if you go to America, you see someone that does not go to school becoming a billionaire. Why? Because the infrastructure is accessible.
So not only education alone.
Not only education alone. Not only, but see, education has a larger, or yes, to an extent, but you see what they call creativity. Something that you are talented, something that you are known for, something that you are born with. Look at, for instance, Ronaldo and Messi. Look at these two people. One attained greatness by hard work. One attained greatness by what is born inside him. So, whichever way you follow, you can always achieve the same result.
Yes.
That is what we are talking about. Why is it that among all the black nations in Africa, there's no one a black man can be proud of? That's a disgrace.
Okay. Thanks for coming, Mr. Chinedu, and we are going to have you tomorrow. Where you go live? All our girls would like to hear from you. Good morning. You want to talk? Mr. Oluwa, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. What's up?
Mr. Oluwa, good morning, sir. Welcome to Bystanders at the Newsstand. Mr. Oluwa, you are from Edo State, a neighboring state, which is Delta State. Their former governor, Okowa, has been arrested. And we know what you think about Yahya Bello. What do you have to say about this?
He was arrested by who?
EFCC.
I'm not informed. I'm just hearing.
Oh, yes, by the EFCC. He was arrested yesterday.
By EFCC?
Yes.
On a money laundering?
Yes. 1.3 trillion. That was the money.
1 point something?
1 trillion naira. Trillion.
Okay, it's more than Yahya Bello.
Yes.
Where is Yahya Bello?
I'm not clear.
Yahya Bello is somewhere in Nigeria here.
I don't know.
It's somewhere in Nigeria here. So the other time there was a film show, season 1, between Yahya Bello and EFCC headquarters and the present governor of Ogun State. You see, what we are trying to create here, we are trying to create a state of anarchy. Because something is coming forward that you and I never know. But this care is not taking, it's going to be a disaster for all of us to see. Understand? Yes. Okowa have left government office. You know, almost how many years now?
Going to more than 1 year.
Okay, let's say more than 1 year now. Okay. Yes. It was the last one before this one.
Yes.
Okay, now when you see the scenario there now, it's like it's a game of thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. APC, PDP. APC, in the beginning, you can see Jagaba body language. You want to acquire Nigeria as a one-man party. So if you can stop taking, it can be possible. You understand? See, everybody now is now letting APC to be the almighty. You see what is happening in River State? Who is in River State? Fubara. Fubara is who? Fubara is a PDP under the leadership of Wike. And now Wike now came. Under 1 year, they are fighting in Port Harcourt.
Yes.
One leg standing APC, one leg standing in PDP.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to let you know that the Jagaba, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is not playing the real role as a president or as a father of the nation. You see, you have to do the right thing in the beginning, because what we are all seeing here is that if care is not taken, Nigeria can catch fire.
Now, Mr. Oluwa, do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like you call him Jagaba, can fight corruption?
It's a totally zero. It's totally zero. See, you have to see what person will do, and you will see the action of what's happening. Okay, what is really happening? See Nigeria as a whole. Some people say they are marketers. They overrule the president's decision. The president can never sit as a real president of a nation. You can't be allowing your citizens to be suffering and smiling on a daily basis to the excess a fuel will be. See the last president, Buhari, he left under 8 years. The petrol never passed 200 naira per liter. A person Buhari no understand the system, but he see match the matchable. I'm in charge. I'm a commander-in-chief of the armed forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. I have the authority to say A and A. Nobody will say I will not say what I'm going to say, because I overruled everything. 8 years, we are not past 200 naira. Okay, now Lion came in the name of say Emilokon. A battle. He went to a battle. At the end of the day, the battle, whether right or wrong, he acquired the office. The first day he never entered office, he said subsidy is gone. Okay, see where we are now. Okay, then go to the foreign line comes, say Nigeria will have a relief at the end. Where are we? So the president is part and parcel of the corrupted system we have here. That's why nothing is working. Everybody is on his own. Marketer will say tomorrow is 1,500, 1,800, 1,000. You see what is happening? The prices of goods doesn't have control.
Now, let me ask you a personal question.
Where is the president? Where is the government?
Let me ask you a personal question, Oluwa. How are you coping as a Nigerian
when you say I'm not coping as a Nigeria, I'm coping with the mercy of God. Because Nigeria as a whole, the government, the system is zero. It's not reliable. The government never say the truth. Always lie. Every day lie. From December till now, what is really happening? You see, December, we're almost going to December. Refinery will be working. Where's the refinery? The food store, the border will be open. Where is the border? Everything will come down. Where is everything? Okay, now, right. See, what is really happening? There is no government. We are just hearing of government sitting in Asoro. But the really government is the principle of the humanity, of the fundamental right of the citizen. And it's stolen away. Okay, because they have been stolen for a long time. So we don't have government here. We don't have people that are sitting there. That is a paddy level. If you are not part of that, they will arrest you, say you loot. Okay, now you say someone loot 3.20 trillion. How long? How many years? You see, we are tired of the system. We are tired of Nigeria system. So everybody has to look for one way or the other to survive in Nigeria. Because waiting on the government is like you are waiting for your death.
Okay, Mr. Oluwa, thanks for coming. That tomorrow we'll go live on that day again. God bless. Mr. Ojukwu, you are our last reviewer this morning. So now we start. Governor Okowa, former governor of Delta State, has been reportedly arrested by the EFCC over charges of 1.3 trillion naira. Now, are you in support of the arrest of Governor Okowa?
I can never be in support of arrest of Okowa.
Why?
If Yahya Bello was arrested,
yes,
as Okowa is arrested now,
yes,
I would be in support of that. I will be in their support. But why allow Yahya Bello? Yahya Bello went to UAE, enjoy himself, bought many properties and come back. Yahya Bello is free working. Why did the EFCC, the redeemed pastor that is the chairman of EFCC,
yes, swore
that failure to bring Yahya Bello to court, he is going to resign? Today, he has not resigned.
Yes.
And Yahya Bello is free walking all over the streets of Kogi, Abuja, everywhere. Why? You see, the kind of person we should be in Nigeria is people that want Nigeria to work. And the failure to see a Nigeria that is working, we should all come on the front of set camera like I'm doing now and be telling all the political vagabonds of this country that they are not getting it right. Even Okowa, that money was, I think, borrowed on behalf of Delta State.
yes,
Delta State. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then instead of using the money, nothing was heard about it again. That issue came up during the election when Okowa, hosted the whole southern governor that it is the turn of the south, yes, to be president. He was the host governor. At the end of the day, now he went and become a flag bearer. Yeah, a runner mate.
yes.
So I think people now begin to say, why is this man doing this? We all suggested that it is for the south, their own turn. Why are you going to the north?
Yes.
I don't know if you understand. Yes. That was where his sins, his transgressions started. I don't understand. Yes. But notwithstanding, for the CEO, the chairman in charge of EFCC, being a pastor from the Redeem, he should be pursuing corruption in Nigeria, anti-graft, with all sincerity. But this man is not doing it. Okay, may I remember for you a contract let me not use the word alleged. No, executed by one of the children of Redeem. Yes. And his wife in Kaduna State.
Reported, yes.
Thank you. It was reported that. Yes. Why not arrest that boy, that man? Why not arrest him? Why arrest Okowa? Because of what? It is not right. This question, if directed to only me, I will come out and tell you the truth that EFCC is not getting it right. What EFCC is doing in Nigeria is they are pursuing perceived enemies. There are persons they have. Yes, they are pursuing perceived enemies. Perceived enemies. If not, he would have no reason to allow Yahya Bello and arrested Yahya. He should arrest every dick and every alley. If you arrest Garba
arrest Yinka, arrest Emeka, arrest Itohe, arrest them Priye. These are the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria.
Arrest everybody.
Arrest everybody. Oga, Tinubu regime, this administration is not getting it right. Arrest of Okowa is a chase against some persons and allowing some persons.
But there's an allegation, Mr. Ojuku.
Yes.
That, let me start from tomorrow. I'm going to talk about this when we are live. But they start from this, and they said under Jonathan, the scapegoat was Bizani Alice Madueke, who is an Igbo man. Under Buhari, they say it's Emefiele, an Igbo man. Now, why must it be an Igbo person that will be a scapegoat in Nigeria?
Yes, this is what started since the war of Nigerian crude oil that escalated in 1967.
Yes.
The war that Nigeria fought against Igbo man was a war of crude oil, and we fought it. It ended. No person is aggrieved. No person is declared winner. According to what they said, they told us. And today, I'm telling you that today, Igbo man is aggrieved. They say nobody is a winner. Nigerian man is a winner. Who are the Nigerian winner? Who are the Nigerian man? Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. Now them be the winner. The only person that is crying in Nigeria today is Igbo man. In terms of leadership, no be hunger. Oga, we are not hungry. The only person that is being cheated, being looked down on the political leadership in terms of sharing the national cake is Igbo man. They have been denying Igbo man that office of House of Rock. That's why Obi won election last year. And the whole Nigerian judiciary, they use one word, radicalism. They turn against Obi. They turn against Obi, who was given the mandate by Yoruba man, by Igbo man, by Hausa man, by Yoruba, the whole country. They turn against Obi. That is why you are seeing us, Obi. We are the scapegoat because that is the system that come to play after the war.
Mr. Ojuku, INEC said, according to INEC, that President Bello Tinubu won the election. Again, the Supreme Court, this is the Supreme Court, they say that highest court in the land. They said that President Bello Tinubu won the election, and that both of them, Peter Obi took third. So if you are saying that Peter Obi won the election, I was thinking from him, does it mean that INEC and the judiciary, does it mean that they can't be trusted?
Thank you so much. That's a good question. Radicalization, radicality, rascality, inconclusive, those are the terms, political terminology we started hearing from last year. There was nothing like those terms, inconclusive, until Osun election against Adeleke and Oyetola was held first time. I think 2018. Inconclusive for the first time. Obi won an election. On going to the court, we began to hear judiciary rascality or radicalization of Nigerian judiciary. Oga, all this in English. Oga na English. Court come court may today. As they ask us that Igbo man is always a scapegoat. Oga, Igbo man is always a scapegoat. There's no other way you can turn it. But we all know what is playing right now. See, Igbo man say he's tired. He's a scapegoat, Abi. Thank you. I'm a scapegoat. I'm an Igbo man. I'm tired. You know what? I don't want to stay again. I'm a scapegoat. I don't want again. So let there be peace. Let Ali live. Let Jack live. Let Garba Day, make Yinka Day, make Emeka Day. I know they again. Finally, Igbo man says he don't want to stay again.
Let's even hand up this discussion. Now this discussion. U.S. presidential election.
Yes.
USA.
Yes.
Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Who are you supporting?
I'm supporting GOP. GOP is the name given to the cabals around Donald Trump when he was American president from 2016 to 2020. So this time around, we've seen their debate. We had all their utterances. The person that has spoken what I love, what I like, is Donald Trump. What Harris said, Kamala Harris said she's going to legalize Indian hemp. Now when I throw to Indian hemp and abortion, listen good. And gay marriage, man will be marrying man. If Kamala wins, is it good? Is it African? Is it African or un-African for man to marry man? This is why I turn my back on man marrying man. I don't want my children to go to America and come back home marrying a man, come back with a man telling me man is his wife. I don't want it. 2, India hemp. Kamara allows India hemp in America. India hemp, if una have mental illness for una family, you come dey take India hemp. There's every likeliness one of you might go mad, one of the smokers, because there's a history of madness in such family. I turn my back on that. Kamara has failed. Trump is going to win. Trump is going to win. Trump will make sure that he work well in America.
How about, now, I'm asking this question. How about migrants, African migrants in US that are afraid that if they are not win this election, they might be deported?
Listen and listen good. They cannot be deported if you have your documents. If you jump fence from the fence, if they catch you, that is when you start talking about deportation. But if you come through your right documents, Trump will have no business to deport anybody. I listen to me. Then again, there is lady liberty. The lady liberty is the significance, that significant statue built in New York. That lady is a symbol of freedom for all the migrants in America. Because of that statute of New York, if any migrant comes with his document, nobody is going to deport you. That is the hope for all the migrants coming into the United States of America. Donald Trump is the person I'm supporting right now.
Okay, Mr. Zuko, thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Love having you.
Yeah.